voice. I welcome you once again to our program, The Insights. This is your best online radio, The Advocate TV. I am Ambassador Ola Odeyemi. You are welcome to The Insights. This is where we tell you what you don't know, where we remind you of what you have known, but maybe you have forgotten, or the repercussions of what you are doing, but you don't know the effects. We are here to remind you and to tell you. Today, once again, we are revisiting the program that we have started some weeks ago, which is asking and begging for answer. What are the importance or benefits of alcohol in agbo? That is the herbal mixture. I've never seen anybody convincing me or telling me about the importance of alcohol in mixing herbal mixtures or the combination of herbal mixture and alcohol. If you want to have it in the local language, is kini ìwúlò ògógóró nínú agbo. People consume herbal mixture or people call it concussion. But what are the effects or what are the benefits that somebody like you and I will derive from mixing agbo with alcohol? I've told you different health hazards, different dangers that it portrays, and some of the dangerous effects that it might have on your health, on the health of your children, the health of your wife, the health of your husband. Should we continue mixing herbal or concussion with ogogoro or alcohol or pelebe? Should we continue with it? No, we cannot, because we've never seen a convincing reason that makes us to continue with it. Therefore, I do say it on this program that you shouldn't allow anything that you have the power or control over to kill you. You know, you will be the most stupid person if it's something that you have the power to control that eventually kills you or eventually makes you impotent or that eventually make you useless not to pursue your life goal. Then you will blame yourself. You will blame your actions, because you have the power to manage it. You have the power to control what is now posing as a dangerous thing to you, or what keeps you in that your dangerous situation. That's an advice every time, that if you must allow anything at all, you must allow something that will lead to your progress. At least you must allow something that will add value to you. Because if anybody loses value, every other thing loses him or her. Therefore, you must have value for your life. You must look for something that will add value to your life. You must look for something that will add value to the life of your children, your wife, your husband, even to your student as a teacher. Not something that will reduce your value and eventually end your life. Let's quickly talk about the effects of alcohol in agbo as it weakens your immune function. Yes, alcohol in agbo or in herbal mixture weakens your immune function. What makes you to live an healthy life? It is the presence of white blood cell that fights infections, that fight sicknesses, that fights anything that looks strange in your body. The white blood cells helps you fight that. That's why we try to regard white blood cell as the soldier in your body. Therefore, when your immune system is affected or is dangerously truncated, that means you might not have a strong white blood cell to fight your infection. That's why when you see somebody that the immune system is already affected, it will be sickling every time because it's prone to any attack of either disease or any unwanted or strange substances in the body. Now, why are we teaching you this? Then why are we telling you this? That if you take ogogoro or pelebe, which is sachet alcohol, or you take all this red wine, white wine with much of alcohol content, you stand risk of weakened immune system. You say, don't be deceived by the fantasies of chopping life. You shouldn't be deceived by just you want to belong. You shouldn't be deceived by just you want to be high. You have the intention to be high, but at the end of the day, what you are drinking will lower you into your lowest grave. That is it. Anybody that thinks that he wants to be high, one day he will be lowered into the lowest part of the grave. Therefore, don't be deceived that you want to be high, then you now continue taking alcohol. Heavy or frequent alcohol consumption, listen very well, can reduce the body's ability to fight infection. Those people that are heavy consumers of alcohol, go and check them up. Go and look at their life. In fact, they are being bombarded with different infections. Either the one that is physically seen or the one that is not seen. You say, on this station, the advocate, we are your friend. We try to tell you and to encourage you on something that will make your life that will make you to live a good life. Then we will warn you against something that can terminate your life prematurely. Therefore, you have to abstain or you stop it, mixing alcohol or pelebe with agbo. Naturally, concussion or herbal mixture, we do the work, we do the magic on its own, even when it is mixed with water. Now, just because you want it to shock you, you want to be high after taking agbo, you want to belong to the group of people that take such, you engage in hate. Now, these are the symptoms that will happen to you. Yes, parents, start watching your children for these common symptoms that I want to list. Wife, start watching your husband. Immediately you are seeing some of these things on him, hey, you're supposed to be afraid because he's going gradually to grief. Yes, it is on this station that will tell you facts. We can't deceive you at this point. That's why you have to listen to it, share it with others, let it go viral, so that those people that are indulging themselves in it can take a caution and the precautions and stop doing it, so that at least they will not end their lives prematurely. Now, if you see anybody that is taking either alcohol, or is taking red wine, or is taking white wine rich in alcohol, or is taking pelebe, start watching that person. Immediately he or she shows some of these symptoms, know surely that is digging his grave, and he will soon go there if care is not taken. Number one, yellowing of the eye or skin. Immediately you see somebody that the skin is getting yellowish. Nobody is born with yellow skin. Even the white, their skin is not yellow. When you see that your skin is turning yellow and your eye is turning yellow, you are going gradually. You are bidding your family bye-bye gradually, because of your ignorance or because of your persistence in what you have the control over, but you allow such a thing to have power and dominion over you. Yellow eye or yellow skin. If you see it on anybody, you have the duty to tell him that he's going gradually. Yes, there's no mincing word in this. Somebody that is on drug, tell him that the drug is bad. Somebody that is mixing ogogoro, alcohol, or pelebe with concussion, that is herbal mixture, immediately you see that his eyes is turning yellow or his skin is turning yellow, tell him and let him know that is becoming dangerous for his health. That's number one. Number two, the individual will be having persistent pain in the stomach. When your husband continue complaining that he's having stomach pain, or your children, or your wife, or your friend, if they continue complaining that they are having persistent stomach pain, watch it. If such person is not on alcohol, any form, either pelebe, ogogoro, or the real alcohol, gin, okay, then he might go for body checkup. But if that person is on drug or is on substance like ogogoro, let him know that is either he stops it or that ogogoro stops him one day. You cannot continue taking pelebe, ogogoro, or this burukutu akwete shifidigo show, sukudai. Hey, you cannot continue taking all these substances and yet not having stomach pain. Therefore, if you have continuous or persistent stomach pain and you trace it, you are the one that abuse yourself with all these alcoholic substances. You are going little by little. We love you. We don't want you to end your life like that. Don't commit suicide. Don't kill yourself on what you have the power over. That's number two. Then number three, vomiting. If your husband is vomiting, your wife is vomiting, who is not pregnant, or your children are vomiting, and you discover that they do take this agbo with ogogoro, it's better you check it. We will not lose our loved ones. We don't want to cry on anybody. That is why we come on this program, on this insight, so that you will have the deep understanding of what we are talking about. Another one, which is number 4, is dizziness. You are always tired easily. If you are not on all these alcoholic substances, go to your doctor. Go and make a checkup for yourself. But if you are on this alcoholic substance and you do feel dizziness all the time, it's better you stop it. If you don't stop it, it may stop you one day. Not only that, number 5 is unusual tiredness. Are you always tired? What of your wife, your husband, your children? You know, we are talking to family here. Or your friends. If you know anybody that gets tired all the time, make sure you warn him of the danger of alcohol. Alcoholic substances will ruin your life if care is not taken. Number 5, then this is number 6. Swelling of the legs. Hey, watch it. If you are having swollen leg, husband, watch your wife. Wife, watch your husband. The immune system is destroyed. Parent, watch your children. Teacher, watch your students. Friend, watch your friends. Immediately you see swelling of the legs. If the person is not on alcoholic substance, go and see your doctor. But if such a person is on alcoholic substances or mixing alcohol with concoction, which is agbo, tell the person to stop it. You can take agbo without ogogoro. You can take agbo without alcoholic substance like pelebe, sukudai, fidigu shofo nagao. You can take concoction ordinarily with water. Then the dangerous part is this one. My friend at home, please let's listen to this. If you are mixing alcohol with agbo, with concoction, and you discover that your urine is becoming dark, hey, my friend, stop it. If you don't stop it, the alcohol will stop you one day. We don't want you to go now. We don't want you to die. We love you. That's why we are telling you all this. Therefore, in order not to let your immune system or functioning to be weakened, stop mixing agbo with ogogoro or mixing ogogoro with agbo. If you want to take herbs naturally. If you want to take ogogoro, that means you are writing to your premature death. That is it. We don't wish you death. We don't wish you destructions. That's why we come on the program every week. We wish you well because we love you. Stop anything called alcoholic. Stop taking ogogoro. Stop taking pelebe. Stop taking sukudai. Stop taking burukutu. Fidigosho akpeteshi funagao. Stop taking all those alcoholic related substances. They may package it in a way that is beautiful. They may package it in an attractive way. Don't be deceived. Don't let anybody deceive you. Alcohol has no benefit to give you at the long run. Stop it today before it stops you. Till next week on this program, I am Ambassador Ola Odeyemi. Life is good. Live a good life. Abstain from anything called drugs and drug substances. Good afternoon.